go to these emails where I followed up with these reporters. And the first time I emailed her was this past Sunday. So let's click off this right here. We'll bring this up right here. Okay, this is the first email. I'm just going to leave this up a minute for you to read it. This is actually when I pretty much got brave enough to email her because we matched everything up in this picture, right? It all made sense. This makes sense. So, is there going to be an explanation? Maybe not. They just keep saying open investigation, right? Remember that. That's all they keep saying. They can't say nothing. It's an open investigation. Open investigation. That's what they keep saying, right? So you've had time to read that. I'm going to go to her response. Her response is, thanks for reaching out. Just a super quick reply here to let you know I got this email. I've got it on our meeting agenda for today. So we'll discuss it then. I'll be back in touch with you after. This was 2 days ago now. Right now, today is Wednesday. This was Monday. She emailed this to me and they had a meeting agenda, right? So if you've had time to read that, I'll follow up with this third one, what I responded back with her. It says, please let me know if you have reached a conclusion on this. By the way, great work. I was just trying to confirm with her, great work. It took a long time to confirm this, so good job. You got it. You were sitting on a key piece of information and didn't even know it, right? So now her response to this. Here's her response. Thank you. This case was all consuming as it was unfolding. I'm not sure I'm going to get anywhere with it. I'm reaching out to the sheriff's department about it. However, since it's still very much an active investigation, as I've been told, I'm not sure they'll give me anything. I'll keep in touch and let you know what I find out. You know what that tells me? That picture, when I brought it to her attention in their meeting agenda, they found it credible enough to ask LE about it. LE's just telling them it's an active investigation. Okay? Here's what I sent her today. Thank you so much for your response. I really do appreciate it. Is there any way you could share with me your thoughts on this photo? I can see two different possibilities from this, but they both seem crazy from what is known to me anyways. Also was curious if maybe you have all went back and seen if there's more photos of this area that was not posted. Again, I thank you very much for any response at this point. I pray the Lord blesses you and keeps you. So this is actually a contact with the reporter. Everybody's seeing this picture out there now, and everybody's correlating them with this being in that area. And this is actual email evidence from the reporter saying that they had a meeting agenda, went over it, and it must have been important enough to them to ask LE about it.
Story that he gave back to me was this, that Alameda County essentially allowed a team of volunteer divers to use their boat in this search. So people keep saying Alameda County has this team of specialized divers. Well, this guy, the public information officer that we spoke with, he said he actually used to be like the sergeant or whatever in charge of the actual dive team. So he knows a lot about how their dive system works and all that. And that this was in particular a volunteer dive team. They were there and they had a chain of command, a group of people that they were reporting to and listening to. In particular, the chain of command gave them some very specific instructions while they were searching. His specific instructions were, number one, they were looking, don't know why, only for Kiely's cell phone. That's what they're doing. They're looking only for Kiely's cell phone. It blew my mind. I'm like, you mean they're going to search the lake that she was closest to in this party and they're not searching for her vehicle, they're just searching for her cell phone? I had a hard time really processing and understanding that. And then the second thing that he said is that they had pretty explicit instructions that they were only supposed to go 25 feet out from the water, and that's it. So initially what they did was they swam out 25 feet, dropped that anchor, which is that yellow dot there, and then they just searched 25 feet out, and that's it.
maybe I want to give you some pointers to where to look next.
Okay.
But I don't want to put that on tape.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm good, man. Thank you. Thanks for calling me back too.
Sure. So the photo is accurate that you sent me. That was our dive team, our volunteer dive team, our search and rescue dive team. They were up on that mission. They were tasked on that particular event with looking for a cell phone. So they were asked by the investigators and the county sheriff that was leading that investigation to search the shoreline from the bank of the lake 25 feet outward and stop and stay on that line, that depth along abreast of.
Wow. So they were 20. They were halfway there.
They were halfway there. So